Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Great League and we're going to be featuring a new Pokemon. So we're going to be trying out the Talonflame paired with the Shadow Feraligatr and the Meowscarada, a new Community Day Pokemon learning the Frenzy Plant. So we face the Primate, they throw the close combat, they switch into their Dugong. We are going to go into the Feraligatr here. We do grab a shield early, which is nice. Looks like they're gonna fire off the Icy Wind. Could have been Drill Run there, but they decided to go for the debuff. That is gonna force us to keep on throwing these Hydro Cannons. Next move here is gonna potentially take us out, so we do shield that, and we do shield the correct Drill Run. So the shield usage right now has been fantastic. We're trying to get to another Hydro. Unfortunate. We're just going to let this... okay, we actually shielded and we do farm down because we still have that Primate to deal with. Primate decides to come back in. We're going to fire off the Hydro. Try to get this last shield. We do get that last shield. We're going to combo play here into the Talon. Take out this Primate immediately because it could be problematic in the back. And now we see Shadow Nidoqueen. Is this going to be enough to take it out? Boom! Yes, it is. So GG's to our opponent, able to take out that Shadow Nidoqueen in the back with our Talonflame. So we got the main core of Talonflame and the Meowscarada. That's going to be the main feature. And then our Shadow Feraligatr kind of is our generalist. All right, against the Zoomer Hill, not a great matchup. We go into the Feraligatr immediately. We basically have one great counter and a soft answer to this Azumarill. Azumarill, very bulky, as you may know. They go for the play rough. We tank it, and then we see another Dugong. So lots of Dugongs floating right now. Right now, we see double water. Able to get to another Hydro Cannon. This Hydro Cannon will get him into the low yellow. And now we have a decision. What do we think is in the back? What can we take this down with? We decided to go in with the Talonflame. Even though these Icy Winds are neutral and debuff, they decided to switch back out into the Azumarill. And we're going to have the Meowscarada go into play. We have to shield this Ice Beam. The Ice Beam, you know, it wasn't going to KO, but we need this fairly healthy. Our opponent does decide to shield, and we're going to have to invest this last shield, and we do get the farm down. So have a ton of energy. What do we see in the back? Okay. Dunsparce is interesting. We do throw this Frenzy Plant first. We're going to get to another move. We're going to grab a shield, or is going to get the KO. They decide to... Oh, they decide to switch. They're going to throw this Icy Wind, allowing us to farm it down with a sliver of health. And we win this CAP tie versus that Dunsparce. So boom! Down goes the Dunsparce with our Brave Bird again. So back-to-back games. Talonflame, Brave Bird coming into clutch. Winning us the games right there. I will say... The Meowscarada, interesting typing with the grass and dark. So it actually brings in a ton of weaknesses, unfortunately. All right, we got the Feraligatr versus the Morpeko. It is going to fire off the Aurorio, and we do have to get to another Hydro. This Hydro Cannon here does grab that second shield, so at least we get the shields down. But this Morpeko is going to be fairly healthy, and it is attack boosted. We go into the Talonflame to try to get it down as low as possible. They do decide to go for the Psychic Flame bait. You can see we are going to be able to get them into the low red, so they're very... Okay, now we see Wiggly and Wiggly onto the Meowscarada. Unfortunately, has that dark typing, and these charms are just going to absolutely wreck our team. So GG's to our opponent. Tough backline. Don't really have a great answer to Morpeko, unfortunately. We are double weak to it. All right, here we get switched out into the Umbreon. Now we're gonna have the Meowscarada face the Umbreon. This is where the dark typing actually comes into clutch, because they're gonna be forced to use a fairly big move. Oh, they go for the foul play. Do they not have the foul play last resort? Are they running Psychic? Interesting team. Now we see the Altaria here. We're gonna have to grab some shields somehow, so we go for the Hydro. We do get that shield. Our opponent does get to a move here. We're gonna have to shield just to potentially get the shield back. We're gonna have to throw another move. This Hydro here is the bait. We do grab that shield. We thought we could switch out, but we get farmed out anyways. In hindsight, we should just throw Ice Beam right there, since we are switched locked, because we can only get to that one move. But we go for this Brave Bird to take out the Wiggly, and then we're going to try to get to another Brave Bird against that Altaria, and down goes the Altaria. So another Talonflame Brave Bird situation coming into clutch. Luckily able to pull off that win with all that energy advantage with the Talonflame. All right, next we got the Talonflame versus the Driploon. Okay, kind of neutral. They switch out into their Azumarill. We're gonna have the Meowscarada here. Look how unfortunate this is. The Azumarill is able to outpace the Meowscarada if they switch them first. So that is the one downfall, even though we have the type advantage. Okay, Frenzy Plant just absolutely takes them out one shot. We're gonna have to just fire off these Night Slashes versus this Driploon. We are gonna be able to get to another one. So this is where our typing comes into clutch, even though our grass typing is not very effective. So there's Icy Wind, and what do we think is in the back at this point? We're gonna go into the Talonflame. We see the Dunsparce. We're gonna force out big damage, or get that last shield, and we do get that shield. We know we can tank one, so we're going to allow the first one to go through, and then we have to show the second one so that we can get to our moves. We're going to build up and get to our next Hydro Cannon here, and luckily we do have back-to-back, so we are going to be able to fire it off to take out this Dunsparce. And now, how healthy is this Driploon? Oh, unable to farm it out with the Feraligatr. Do we survive this move? Yes, we do. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game, luckily. All right, check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.